when a godly lady falls. Now the question is supposed to be, do spiritual lady do they ever fall? Like, do they ever make any great mistake? Yes, the answer is yes, 1,000 times. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you have not subscribed, please click that subscribe button and please stay with me. So today I'm going to be answering that great question, because spiritual ladies, or ladies who have really worked upon themselves, they look so perfect, high up there, and they seem like they don't make any mistake at all. So today I'm going to be talking about those that have really made a mistake. It could be sex, abortion, fornication, it could be gossip, lying, whatever it is that you have done and then you are not supposed to do it. Okay, I'm going to be telling you what you must do when it actually happened. So I made a video 5 months ago about when a godly lady is horny, what does she do? If she feels like having sex, what does she do? If you've not watched that video, please go and watch it. Alright, so but let me say something before you continue watching this video. You don't understand what it means for somebody who has really kept herself for so many years, for somebody who has really worked upon herself for so many years. You don't understand what it means when that person falls. So you might just watch this video maybe for somebody else. Please, if you're watching for somebody else, I beg you, please pass this message on to them. Listen, do you know that some people can go to the extent of maybe taking their lives? Probably they've kept themselves and then they want God to use them mightily based on that sacrifice, and just a little mistake, just a little handshake with somebody that led to something else. Probably you have allowed a friend to come into your life and then from there something happened that you are regretting up to this point. Now I am going to tell you what you are supposed to do, or I'm going to tell you to tell that person what to do. So straight to the point, the first thing you need to do is acknowledge your humanity. Acknowledge that you are human. Of course, God created you as a spirit being, but He gave you a body, and that body, like it or not, it has an influence, a little influence over your life. Now, in Revelation chapter 4 verse 7, Apostle John, in his when he was in the island of Patmos, in the Isle of Yes, he saw the face of a man on the beast he saw in that particular verse. You can go and check it out. Apart from the face of a lion, a face of an eagle, face of a cow, the face of a man was present. That's to remind each and every one of us that we are human. So please acknowledge your humanity, but do not stay there. Yes, do not stay there. The second point I'm going to give to you is retreat as fast as possible. If this thing that you did happened so many years ago and then you are still holding on to it, if it happened yesterday, I don't care when it happened, but then retreat. Take out time for yourself and then take out time to spend with God. Please do not trivialize the second point. It is very powerful. Take out time, all right? Have fellowship with God. Be very sincere. This video are for open-minded people. This video is for somebody who is very sincere with God. Be very broken. Go ahead and watch my video, The End Time Lady. You will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so read Psalm 51 and then you ask for God's mercy. Then after you have done that, you spend time with yourself. Now the third point I'm going to talk about is reevaluate your values. Now this is when you sit down, you write down those values that you once believed in before the action happened. You are going to write down the values, the standards you kept for yourself, the godly and Christian standards you kept for yourself before this thing happened. Probably before you met a group of people, before you went to the university, those things that you were taught at home, those principles that your pastor taught you, okay? Those things that you held so high, go back to them, reevaluate them, retrace your step back to how it happened from the beginning. Listen, this point is powerful. All right, now then you reevaluate your stand with God. What were you doing when you became born again? The little things, the study of the word, going to church, meeting some kinds of friends that helped your faith, those little things you were doing in the past. That's why I said this video is not for everybody, but they're for you that you have actually made a grievous mistake. Please do this, it will help you. Now that is the third point. The fourth point is get back on your feet. Now, if you have done the first three points, okay, if you have reevaluated your values, it's going to help you to get back on your feet. That is when you create standards for your life. You create barricade for your life. There's a spiritual fence and also a physical fence you can build all around your life to scrutinize people that come to your life so that mistake will not happen again. If not, I bet you it is going to happen over and over and over again until you stop believing in yourself, you stop believing in God, and then you wouldn't like where you find yourself. So please get back on your feet. Reevaluate your values. Yes, know the things that you were doing before and do them again. Now the last point I have for you, which is one of the most important points, is receive the love of God and His forgiveness. Yes, receive the love of God, receive His forgiveness, and you have to know that whoever is in Christ Jesus is now a new creature. All things are passed away, and behold, all things are become new. For the fact that you made a mistake, for the fact that you had that abortion, for the fact that you fornicated, for the fact that you told a lie about somebody that made that person to either even lose his or her life, or lose his or her job, or a marriage, for the fact that you did something so bad, for the fact that you lied, for the fact that you created discord among brethren, something like that. Please, that does not mean you have to stay down. You have the decision to stand up on your feet. You have the decision to say, yes, I receive the love of God. And it is one thing for God to forgive you, and it is another thing for you to forgive yourself. There are so many people that have committed suicide today, and it is not because the love of God is not available to them. The love of God was available to them, but they could not handle the fact that they committed such kind of sin, and they had to end their lives. You have to hear people's stories for you to really believe what I'm saying. Things are happening. So please receive the love of God. The love of God is ever ready to wrap you inside His arms. Oh yes. And then forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. You have done it. It is in the past. And I'm telling you right now, I believe in you. From the depth of my heart, I believe in you. Yes, and God has forgiven you. Yes, God has forgiven you. I hope you're happy about yourself. I hope you fall in love with yourself again. I hope you really reevaluate your values. I hope you create new standards for your life. I hope that you reincarnate your love and passion for God. I hope that you start doing those things that you did when you gave your life to Christ. I hope that you reevaluate the friends that come into your life. I hope that you really take notice of the places you go to. I hope that you really find out what you are meant to do in life and you start doing them. So I'm going to cut this video right here. Please, if you have questions, if you have comments, you can comment down below, and then you tell me what you think. Send me an email, follow me on Instagram. I am ever here to listen to you. Thank you so much for listening, for watching, and also do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Share this video with somebody, a sister who is really going through a tough time. It will really liberate her. So I will definitely see you in my next video. Bye.